So in this tutorial, we'll be talking about the data provider concept of testng, what is data provider, why it is used, and how we can implement the same or achieve the same. What is data provider? Data provider is a concept through which, let's say I have a test method. Okay, I want to run the same test method with multiple data set and multiple times. So I don't need to write the same test method multiple times, but I write it once, consume the data provider data, and it will run multiple time with different test data. Okay, why it is used? There are multiple cases, multiple scenario. You have to use your test method through different regions or different sets of data, right? So let's quickly create a project. Let's see how we can implement that. Let's quickly create a project called dummy data provider. Let's say I name it as like this, dummy data provider. So let's create a package com dot dummy. Okay, before to that we have to add the jars that are required. So here we are using testng jar, we have to add testng jar, right? So let's quickly add it. So here also I have to add another jar called jcommander because I'm working with latest libraries of testng, so it has some jni issues. Okay, it can give us some jni issues to handle that. So let's quickly add data at a class where I'll be implementing the data provider. So it's basically a two-step process. Once we have to implement the method, okay, give it the name of the method. Let's say I'm I need the test data for login scenario, login test method. So I'm just naming it for login scenario, login user as the name of the data provider, and I have to write a method. Okay, and another thing I like to mention here, the return type is object, array of object basically for this data provider. Okay, any data provider you use, you have to, the return type is objects. Okay, so login user dp, just I had named the method like this. Then I have to return new object because I need two return objects, right? So okay, what came up? Okay, this is not required. Fine. So now let's say for login test method, I need to consume username and password. Okay, username one, password one, username two, password two. Two data set I am taking, let's say. So username one, okay, password one. This is one test data, it is ready. Okay, another test data I need, let's say, okay, here I missed out the quotation. Okay, the string, right? So username and password is a string, right? So username 2 comma password 2. Okay, should be fine now. Okay, I missed out the quotation here as well. Okay, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, errors are gone. Now quickly write a test method, public void to test our data provider test one. Okay, and here I'm consuming how many types data? Two strings, right? One is username, another one is password, right? So let's quickly write two arguments to this test. Will get the feed of test data from this one, which is passing me two data, two strings, username, password. To capture this, I am using username, password, right? Two argument. So here I'll not basically write the logic of login and all this stuff, but we'll show the how data provide data we can fetch it from here. So I'm just printing it out, okay, to show the demo. Username, okay, username, okay, we're done. SYSO, password, okay, okay, here I had mentioned the same. PW should be different, right? Yeah. So, okay, okay. Now we have to import the testng part. Okay, another thing, so how your test method will know from which data provider it has to fetch the data or which data provider it has to refer. So mention the name, we have to mention the name here and in a by using an attribute called data provider equal to this one. Okay, so our it's gone. So we have to run it. Before to running it, let's quickly generate testng xml file. So, okay, something happened. Okay, yeah. convert to testng. You know how to generate testng XML, right? So here, okay, here is my testng XML. My Eclipse is fine. So now let's quickly run it. Let's see what it is happening. So okay, let's see what happened. So here, let's go back to the class. Here username uname1, here password1. Again it run for the second time uname2 password2. Whatever data we have given, same thing it is taking up multiple time, and it is getting executed. Okay, so you can do pretty much anything like as per the data consumption is concerned. So here I had mentioned the data over here itself. You can fetch the data from the external resource and feed the data provider as well from the external resource like excel file. You can feed data from, get data from csv file, whichever you can do. You can feel like you can do as per your own need, but that's how the data provider works. Okay, so that's all guys from this section. Okay, if you do like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, and if you do have any questions, comments and suggestions, please put them in the comment box. I'll be happy to help. Thank you and have a nice day.